Hello friends and fellow gardeners. Now it's been about 5 weeks since I recorded that last episode, but it's been nagging me since about the whole thing here. It was kind of one of those things in the back of my mind. I was like, I'm missing something. I figured once I posted the last episode, I would probably get somebody who would know better. And it turns out I'm missing still a couple of quest lines. So I think what we're going to do is head back over to our friend over here, and we'll go see if those have opened up, or if I need to do some sleeps, or what I need to do. I have no idea. I can't see question marks from here. I figured though, I've come so far in this game, I was like, I may as well finish up these couple of quest lines, because this is sort of it. It would kind of bug me if I didn't. After 5 years of playing this game, I was like, I've got to wrap. Oh, there it is. Yep. Got to wrap this thing up properly. Okay. Louisa. Last time I came to you, you didn't have any more questions. Now you got more questions. How are your succulents doing? When you have a succulent seedling, bring it to me and I'll teach you more about it. Okay. Wow, you have one already and it's gorgeous. You can have it back. You can't exactly predict how a succulent will turn out because they grow in all different colors every time. But first you need to prepare the perfect soil. Here's the blueprint and your first succulent soil. Oh, there we go. Soil enhancer. You'll need water to water the soil. Step 1, water soil. Step 2, place the enhancer in. Step 3, plant seedling. It's a lot of work, but they're so worth it. Okay. Growing succulents is really great, isn't it? Every time you grow them, you get a new color and more leaves to start growing again. Speaking of leaves, I've set up a leaf deposit box where you can add a large amount of leaves and you get a succulent pet. The box imbues the leaves with magic and leaves you with a cute creature that you will follow around and even drop succulent leaves every day. I'll give you a discount on your first one. Bring me 100 succulent leaves and I'll give you a magical succulent. That's doubtful that I'm going to do that. Although I've got 21 succulent leaves already, so I guess it's maybe not that unreasonable. Again, because I've played through everything else, and I have no qualm at this point of just kind of blasting through time and space. We're going to see what we can do here. I want to see this. I am curious. I thought, after the last time I was like, okay, well I just assumed I did something silly. Or it was broken, but it was more likely me being silly, because I was thinking something this big wouldn't remain broken. Okay, so we got our pot here. Now, we got to water it first. So, do I have a watering can on me? Boop. Let me just now remember how to play this game, because it's been 5 weeks. Yeah, I must have a watering can somewhere around here, right? I haven't watered crops in 400 years. There we go. And then let's go and... So these pots should both be good. Open habitat. Dump that in. Okay, so she taught me how to craft the fertilizer. Is that craftable from here? Oh, there we go. Succulent soil enhancer. Huh. Okay. And then we got a couple of those ready to go. Alright. So it said, get the... I mean, I'm assuming I can grow them on anything? Or do I have to do this? Oh, those don't need watering, right? I don't know that it means those. Yeah, oh, okay. Do I do it on here? And then can I plant the... Oh, I can do it anywhere. I see. Pick up succulent. Harvest? Already? What? Yeah, okay, there we go. 6 or 7 days. That makes a bit more sense. Okay, and then let's go in here, because I had... Did I put more... No. Okay, so I'm trying to remember the process here. I had the equipment hotbar in place on soil to prepare it for succulents. So we had the succulent leaf tray. And then we got, I guess, the leaf. Succulent habitat. I don't even know. Okay, succulent seedling. So I must have done that with my other seedlings as I created these habitats. Okay, I'm going to make another one of these. And then, what do I do with this thing? Building mode. Place succulent tray. Check on it. It looks like it should be ready in 6 or 7 more days. Okay. I'm going to make one more of these. Okay, so I'm assuming, and I don't recall watering or anything on the other ones, so, and this is all sprinkled. I don't want to pick up the succulent, so I'm guessing then that I need to leave that for a little bit. So let's go do this. So let's say it's the 9th, we go 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, so let's wake up on the 15th. Okay, so you stay here because this is going to get wild. So yeah, I'm glad to get this done. Things like this, I'm often, I have 2 modes when I play games. One is I'm quite content stepping away from the game once I have a feel for most of it and we get a good sense of how it all goes together, and you know, especially games in early access and stuff, I don't mind stepping away from them and maybe never coming back. That's okay too if we have a good sense. And then there's games like this where they're so big that I kind of start burrowing through the game, and when I get to a certain point, I can't stop. Like, I feel compelled just to actually see the whole process through, which is why I played this game through completely, is that it, once you got over like the halfway point, you're like, well, I guess I want to see what's next. Beyond enjoying the game, there's a kind of intrigue of what's the end game. As Stardew Valley had the same thing. I wanted to see it right through. I don't feel that same compulsion anymore, necessarily. I could stop earlier now. But when a game is really this deep and rich and has so much, hidden in it, I really do want to see, and partly from a, game player perspective, partly from a, just from the game design perspective, it's fascinating to see how they put it together and made it all work. And what directions they took, and if you think of the whole game as like a big tree of different decisions and stuff, it's interesting to see how that all kind of, comes together. Okay, so do we have something here, or is this... Okay, there we go. Harvest the seedling. Oh, I need my gloves, right? Okay, so we got a couple more seedlings. Harvest. So we got 15 succulent leaves. Oh, I could have picked that up, couldn't I have? Okay, so let's move these and these and these out of the way. I'm going to go up here. Get that. Okay, so I think I'm going to go... Oh, no. Oh. There we go. So those two, I guess, had the right stuff. Okay, so then those will come up out of that mess. Now I have 16 more. So I don't know what my whole objective should be here. I guess just to see what a few of them are like. I don't know that I need to see the succulent pad. I feel like if I need 100, that's going to be... If I'm getting 16 per, I need about 10. I need to actually rotate these over a bunch of times. Okay, you know what? Let's lay this down and do it. So, same thing. So I'm just going to talk as we go through time, because I'm not going to play 50 days of this. Oh. I'm always a little worried when that happens. The one thing I'll say, too, about this game is that I've been surprised at how I expected far more horrifying crashes. And it's been really stable. I mean, even a couple times maybe where I got locked into the game topology, whatever you want to call it, and that's it. Out of 500 and some episodes, that's not bad. Pardon the weird noise my cup is making as I'm spinning it around here to drink it. It's it's been I guess, most games are surprisingly stable. Knock on wood or whatever, I've been lucky. I haven't had too many issues with, especially early access. Haven't really had nightmares. We'll see. My computer's 1 billion years old, so maybe I'll start getting them now. So let's go to the 21st. Okay. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the developers do next. I haven't paid any much attention. As somebody noted, we've entered this weird era where every game has a Discord and every studio has a Discord. And I'm honestly, it's too much. I can't possibly keep up with all of them. And I actually open it. Sometimes I just get it's like, oh, my brain pancakes, and I just close it. I'm like, I know, not doing this. It's nice when they have a web page and they have a little, just even a blog or just even a static page that has their timeline, their whole roadmap. That's all we want. We just want the roadmap. Just update the roadmap once in a while. Is it done? Okay. Harvest. Okay. And then, so I see we could pick up this succulent. Oh. I went with pick up. What? Oh, I see. So I could open habitat or auto deposit. Open habitat. Okay, let's figure out how this works here. Now, was it this? No. That? No. We knew these did not. Oh, bother. Okay, let's plant the seed here. Okay, so I had a succulent planted there, which is interesting. And this isn't a succulent, this is an actual succulent. Open habitat. Yeah, okay. Let's get out of that. Boop, and then come down here. Oh, you can wear it as a hat. What? That's pretty fantastic. Would not have expected I could become the succulent. Look at me. I am the succulent. That is funny. Yeah, that's really super cute. I like that, things like that, because you get to do the whole, it's a big flex, but also it's just super cute. You stay here for a second. I'm going to jump over in this other one, because we're going to play hide and seek. There we go. Oh. Okay, so, auto deposit, no. So let's go over here and swap our hats out. I guess we do it here. Okay. I feel so bald now. Open habitat. And then... yeah, I'm not sure how to apply that. Oh my gosh, you know what? I'm a goofball. First, we need to water it, right? I feel like, again, I'm doing something kind of terribly wrong here. Let's go back over to here and try this. Okay, I'm going to put this fertilizer over here. Yeah, okay, I think that's... okay, that's that. And then... this habitat, I feel like this should house this thing. And she just wants succulent leaves, which I have 6 of here. So it'll be harvest, I guess. 2 or 3 more days. Okay, that one took a while. Harvest, 7 or 8 more days. And then I have a limited amount of perlite, so if I wanted to replant, I don't, again, yeah. And I also might have actually overplanted over my succulent fertilizer. But I can make that without a problem if I get a bit more perlite. Okay, so I'm going to go say the 28th. This is a big trial and error, so this is for anybody who's really invested in this series and not probably somebody who's just trying to figure it out. Because you're like, this is hard. I'm making it more confusing than need be. My guess is that I made the fertilizer and I just the fertilizer overwrites if you have regular fertilizer, I'm guessing. That's what seems to have happened with the other stuff, so really I should be putting these in their own little space so that I don't accidentally do that. That's my guess. Yeah. What I was getting at before is that the last I'd seen is that the couple that made this game, I believe they divorced, and the game's gonna get kind of dealt with, I guess, between them. I don't even know. So I don't know what the future of their other stuff looks like either. I don't know how they, divvy that up. I think you can have a lot of good ideas of how you want to do things, but my gosh, that's not an easy situation. So who knows? It'll be interesting to see what path they take. I think stylistically, I've really enjoyed the game. The game holds together pretty well. There's some things that are not little weird broken things like on Cosita where you're like, why isn't this fixed yet? There's things, but I mean, every game has. No, that's not true. Not every game has that. But I think for a 2-person studio and really, I think 1 technical person programming, I can't imagine how I don't know. I don't know how you do this. So I can see how you would end up with sort of things that don't get fixed because your priority list must be a nightmare. And not to, we'll stop there and go check. Ooh, hello, giant hole in my floor. Not to mention the idea that you want to start a new game because you need money. Because game development isn't free. Okay, so let's harvest. Because I don't want the succulents, I want the leaves. Oh, well, yeah, right. Okay, there we go. So that I've got 30. Now I've got 36 leaves. Okay, now we're talking here. Now we're talking. So on the trays, I'm going to make the trays. And I need more perlite to make more fertilizer. So we got 3 trays. Okay, so that other one, I didn't really want to. Sorry, bud. I didn't really want to fertilize that. Regardless of whether or not I wanted to, I did. But I don't think that was our objective. Ultimately, I don't think we really. I think the preferred thing is that we just get these leaves first. So then we'll plant these, and we'll get like 45 leaves or something. So I'll have to do this a couple times. So if you just want to see the final product, feel free to skip to the end, because it might take a little bit. I think it's going to be good. I know, here's a question then. These are not succulents I can harvest, are they? I think I've tried this already. No, even with my gloves? No. And they don't have any other questions? No, they're good? Okay. And then we'll come over here and we'll get the perlite. Again, I'm still amazed when things like this exist in games like these late game ideas. That you go, it'd be cool if we did this, and then you just do it. It's bananas, because the amount of work to do this, I imagine, it's not insignificant. Even if you got to spend a week doing something, or 2 weeks, I'd have no idea how long it takes. Once you got a full game, how long it takes to actually implement something like this. Regardless how long, it would be still a lot. And then dealing with any potential bugs or problems that come up with that. That's a lot. Nothing in the core. Okay. Alright, let's get on home. And we'll go and craft this stuff up into fertilizer. Then we can go to sleep for a bit, and then we'll continue at it. Okay, this is making more sense to me now. I think part of it is like, it's until you do the process. I've never grown succulents. I have no idea. Actually, I do have one in my windowsill. I'd like to say I don't. I just watered it this morning. I was like, huh. That's kind of also what made me think of this. I was like, I guess that's a succulent, isn't it? But this, I bought it, and my daughter bought it. I have no idea what the real life thing is with all of this. Okay, so let's go now and make some fertilizer. So we can make 4 fertilizers. So what I'm going to do is let's make this our... Okay, that's succulents over here. It's got sprinklers, it's all good. And then we gotta wait how long? 4 or 5. Okay, so 4 or 5 more days there, so let's do that. So let's say the... I don't know how many days are in this month. Or season, is it 28? Don't ask me, I've hardly played this game. Oh, it's like Stardew Valley. There's so many like dumb things that I just refuse to commit to memory. I'm like, no, not going in my brain. I gotta remember birthdays and names. I don't have room for game wiki information. If someone will tell me, it's okay. And if I don't figure it out, whatever. Or if I have to go back and check every 6 days, it's fine. I don't need to know what the merchant sells on a Wednesday. I couldn't. I'm at that age where I'll just retain what I can. Okay, so the 30th, so 20th, 9th, 30th, okay, so we'll go 5. I might as well. There's no point. There's no rush here. I can't imagine we'll play right through winter, and I don't think winter will stop us. Yeah, sure, we'll do one more. There we go. So that would be the 2nd. Is it? This is the loading screen episode. That should be the thumbnail, is just the loading screen for the game. Because that's what you're seeing most of. Oh my goodness. Alright, then let's go over here and get our... We'll come over here and we'll get our... No, that's that, right? Plant seed. Plant seed. Oh. Okay, and then... Okay, so we got 3, and then how long do these take? Harvest 7 or 8 more days. Okay, so on the, let's say the 10th. This is going to be ridiculous. So what, I gotta do this like twice? This is one of those things, it's fine if you're like really continuing to quest along in the game. So I think if I hadn't completed the castle, maybe this would have been a little bit easier, because then it would have just happened more naturally and you're like la-di-da. Instead, I'm just brute forcing this by smashing my head against my game controller repeatedly. So normally this process that's a reasonable amount of time, because it's got to feel special and you've got to feel like you've put in the effort to do it. I think if it just happens overnight, it's sometimes a little too quick. I don't get the sense that this is one of those, like, when games have progression barriers that stop you from doing a thing, it's like you got to wait a week. And there's no logical reason. It's just simply to prevent you from burning through the game too quick. This isn't that. This is just like, I think it's got to feel like it's, really is beyond the normal crop. It's really special. It's got to take time. So I think best case you'd be at 4 days and 70, so like 11 days. So all told, it would take you like, I don't even know what, a season and a half, 2 seasons to do this quest. I don't even, what is it, the 10th? I think I said. Maybe. Oh, oops. And also failed to just press the button. I've got one job right now. That job is press the button. Will I succeed? No. No, I will not. Okay, what day is it now? Must be I want to say 7th. Is it 7th or is it the 8th? Come on, day. It is the 9th. Okay, maybe. Let's go have a look. I think I said 10th because I was hedging that some of these wouldn't be ready, but you never know. Okay, they look ready to go. Oh, come on. Oh, so some of these they get all weird. They're like, you know what? Sorry. So I got 21 succulents. I'm not gonna have 100 by doing that. So I've got 2 more trays. This is good. Okay, and then this already said what? Okay, 1 or 2 more days. Okay, this, yeah, so we're gonna be out of sync here. This is gonna get weird for a little bit, but that's alright. So I need to have about, what, 10 trays worth? So... we'll see here. I feel like I should just save the succulents and plant them all at once for the sake of my sanity here. Although I guess if I have to level again, maybe I do want to do them. Yeah, maybe I do want to do them. I'll keep track of how much I get per, and then we'll average it out. Okay, so 1 or 2 days, that was 2. And then it was 4 or 5 for the others. Okay, woo, these look pretty. Harvest. So I got 31, so I got 15 per there. 30, and I would have had 50. So I'll put these 3 here. Okay, and then these have 2 or 3 days, 3 or 4 days. Okay, so let's do 4 days, and then we'll check on it again. This is bananas. Okay, the 11th. So let's say the 15th. We'll go out on. Yeah, I can't imagine doing this kind of thing on a regular basis where I skip through days. I don't have the patience for it. This is like, my brain is like, is there an easy way to do this? It's like, the whole I don't have a problem with the process of recording. I love recording. It's great. But I don't enjoy the process of just the bureaucracy of processing audio and video. That's even not the worst. It's the uploading that kills me. I don't not have the patience for uploading. I don't know, the uploader used to be fairly straightforward. I could even batch upload and stuff. It's so many. I've got a template down, but it's still, I don't know. I can do it in probably like, a few minutes per video, and I bang out the whole thing pretty quick. Probably 3 or 4 minutes for each video. But when you gotta do like 5 videos at a sitting, and then it's like 20 minutes later or half an hour later, by the time you're really done, my brain is like, no, I don't have the, oh, that one's not done. Really? Are you kidding me? 1 or 2 more days. Okay, I got 4, 6. I've got lots. You know what? I'm gonna wait on that one because I just want to plant them. So let's go an extra. It should be 1 day. The dragon's gonna go to sleep too. It's been up for weeks. All right, let's try this. So sometime in the middle of the night, I guess what happens is that the dragon wakes up and is like, dude, like, I can't. No, I don't want to do that. Hey bud, how you doing? No. Okay. Okay, oh, you come over here. Okay, well, I think the dragon just... There we go. Thought you got stuck in the bed, pal. I just realized another issue I have. So we got a couple more. I need more perlite. Because I need to craft more fertilizer, don't I? Okay, so let's... Anyway, let's plant a seed. Plant a seed. I do not understand why sometimes it acts a bit weird. Okay, let's put that there. There, you see, it's because I'm standing on it, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I guess so. I usually can't be standing up. They're very sensitive. That's fair. Okay, so now let's go and get more of the perlite. In fact, I should have done that already, because now I'm out of sync, because I can only get so much one day, so... But what do I have? I have 4 more to plant. We might have 100. I don't know. Yeah, we should have 100 after this. This should do it. Yeah, no, no matter what the game, I have a ridiculous amount of patience. I have kids. But there's some tasks that I have to do that I'm like, I just, what is that in the distance? Do you see that thing in the distance? What is that? Well, that's just weird. That's like some... Oh, I can't get over there. That's like a chunk of stuff. Huh. That was weird. Okay, well, I'm gonna pretend I didn't see it. Pretend it won't drive me nuts. Forgot I could be riding the old Dragon Express here while I do this. Okay, I got everything, yeah. Doobie-doobie-doobie-doobie-doobie-doobie-doobie-doobie-doobie. None in there. Okay, so I think we're good. Oh, that does look quite cool. Alright, let's sit back over this away. Now, what do we get? We had 17 perlite. I don't remember what it took per... We'll see in a minute. I have not even thought about whether or not I'll have the shop open at all at any point. The tables are still full, but nothing's happening there. All my crops are up. We have so much stuff going on here. Oh, what is this? Hello. I had another seedling I just left on the ground. Good job. Okay, soil enhancer. Okay. It's 5 apiece. So I have 3. Okay. Let's put this. Okay, and then I'll put the other 2 in here. Oh no, that's not what I want at all. Okay, and that one was good. So we have 9 total. That seems... Okay, that's... Oh, hello. Okay, and there's no more there. Alright. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what the deal is with this, like why I can't move this to the container. There's, I'm guessing, a reason. Do I have to, like, identify it? Do I have to bring it to them to look at? I don't know what... I would assume that I could have just transported it to the pot, but maybe... I don't know, there's probably a way. Okay, so... I'm guessing now we'll say 7 days. What did I... Or 8. We'll do 8. What was I on? Let's see here. That was a big sleep. 16, so we'll go to the 24th. Yeah, what I was getting at earlier with the, you know, curious about with the developers, it is well, whatever. It's a shame that the team will not be putting out more games of this like, because I think they did a great job of building a really large questing tree, and it still was cozy enough, whatever that, it was still, what's the word? Community oriented enough. Maybe that's the way of putting it, where you really did get a sense of everybody's weird little personalities. And while there wasn't much in the way of like interpersonal stories, I think that was fine. I think, the notion of having to get in relationships and have kids and do all that in every game, I think it's great that games can do that, but I don't think all games should have to do that. And I like that this game forgoes that a little bit. Those systems as well, from a design perspective, must be a nightmare to make, just on top of all the rest of this. But whereas making something that is about more, multiplayer and communal and about raising your own little farm, and I like it. It's more like a multiplayer, when you play a multiplayer board game, that feels like you're playing solo. But it has still the companionship of playing with other people. Like there's a lot of, so many games like that. I can't even think of a good example. I'm looking at the pile of board games next to me, and so many of them do that, where it's varying degrees of interactivity. But I like that idea that you could be, kind of all working towards things and doing stuff together. But you don't necessarily have to marry everyone in town. So yeah, it's a different kind of game in that way. And it does the questing and all of that. Okay, so they're not all finished, are they? So let's go harvest. Oh, I gotta put my gloves on. Well, fool. Okay. There we go. We got enough. We had 100 and how many? 50, 50, and 35. 135. Perfect. So it was about 15 per then. Whatever I had, 9 times 15 would be 90, 45, 135. Yeah, so it's 15 each. So you could get away with, what, 7? Yeah, 7 would do it. Alright. Let's see what else they have once we... So I think we get the pet now. Now we're trading for pets. Alright. Well, you collect those fast. Here you are. One succulent pet. They can follow you around when they're in your pet slot. They're just the cutest. Also, if they're in a pet paw, they'll drop succulent leaves and have a chance to drop rare garden items. Who knows how, but it's pretty exciting, isn't it? Okay. If they're in a pet paw, what does that mean? Okay, trading for pets. Now, is that going to be the end, or... I mean, part of me just actually wants to do that here in case there's more going on. Okay, let's just get out of here. That must be that. That must be what they mean by pet paw. Oh. Equip. Oh, look at this little meanie. Me and my grumps. Hey, bud. How are you doing? I gotta put my my big hat on here. Oop, equip. There we go. Little grump. Okay, oh, we can ride this thing around. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. This is pretty absurd. Oh, ride. Jump, jump, jump. And then we've got some sort of shop over here. Oh, this is too cute. Now, what is this? Trade. I see. We can then trade for more. So 25 succulent leaves. We could trade for another one of these little pets. Wow, this grumpy little friendo here. Well, that is super cute. Okay, and then her shop is open. Now, this one doesn't fly, unfortunately. So let's get off this. Oop. Yeah. So, and then I guess if you want enough to have 35 leaves, what do you need? Oh, sorry, is that 250? You can't see. I can't see. I'm guessing, yes, it's 250 or 2,500 or 25,000, but I'm guessing 250 because I have 25. All right. So let's go home. I guess I'm going to just have a sleep and then we'll go back out and see her again. I'm assuming that's the end of the quest line then, because I think getting the succulent pet was kind of the main thing. That's super cute. Yeah, I'm glad we did that. The little that would be fun. Just if you find one, I mean, I think that the goal then becomes getting the right one. It's like you're collecting the one that has the right personality for you. Okay, let's hold up. Now, is this where? Oh, Bonehead. That's what these are for. Oh my gosh. Right, of course. That is super cute. Okay. This now makes so much more. Habitat is the, I was thinking of habitat as just being like a place where we plant these things, not where... Oh my goodness. Alright, I think that's gotta be it. Let's get a sleep and we'll go double check, but I think now that we can buy succulent pets, I think that would end the quest line. That's really cool. I am glad I came back and did that. It really would have bugged me. I don't know. Again, I think we've come so far. Going through all the effort to get to year 6 and all that, and then not really seeing this quest line through kind of was annoying me. So yeah, thank you very much for the help on that. I'm glad we managed to get that done. It's so cute. That is really cool. So when they follow you around, it said... Oh, it dropped I see, it dropped a leaf. So we got a leaf out of it. Pet. Oh, okay, pet, the pet. There we go. So that's the idea, and I guess they sometimes will drop leaves even as they follow us around. But so now if I have, especially if you get a number of those, so if you just go big on succulents and you get a whole row of those, you could get like a whole little cute menagerie of, happy plants, or in that case, miserable plants they're miserable. And but it's not bad. I mean, having to go back and forth and then get this, all the perlite here and then process that's not too bad. What is this over here? Why does it look so reddish? Is it the lighting? Yes, it is. It's the way the thing is embedded in the island. Okay, yeah, so I guess achieving this was kind of the end game. I don't have enough. And then there's no more text. It simply is. So I can shop. Oh. Let's see, how many can I buy? So I need 250. Okay, I can go do that. I could get a few of these. Okay. And then we can come here and go down here and go, equip. What's this one? They all look grumpy. Why do you all look miserable? Because this is going to happen. That's why they look miserable. Oh my gosh, that is pretty cute. Okay, so Louisa, listen. I'm kind of hooked. I was going to spend all my money here. Okay, and then we'll come and buy another one, and then I'll make sure I have room. Okay. Okay, let's go. I'm going to do this with... Try to make sure I'm doing this, getting the right... Oh, did I get two the same? Okay, they're the same, I think. And then let's go over here and see... Hey, Louisa. Yeah, no, I, gotta catch them all, etc., etc. 200 and... Oh, 246, I can't. 48, I'm broke. I don't think I have enough. I'm like 4 short. So yeah, that's interesting. So these two are the exact same. I think. Oh, hold up. No, different face. That one looks actually nice. Yeah, that one's grumpy. Oh, they are different. They look like they're of a type. Okay, look at that. Well, that's super cute. Wow, that is really, really cute. Yeah, I like that. So that one, at least we got some, what is that? Is it kawaii eyes? Is that what you call that? It's got like a, it's much more cheery. Yeah, I like this one. It's not, the other one's too grumpy. Life's hard enough. I don't want to have a grumpy pet. Okay, let's go over here and put this away. So yeah, there we go. If you blow all of your money, and really at this point in the game, that is kind of fun because I would just buy them. I would just spend hundreds of thousands of dollars buying all the different varieties. I mean, no, I wonder how many there are, but I'm assuming there's probably like a number that are variations of colors and faces, and you might end up with some that are the same, maybe some different. I don't know. I don't have no idea if there are. I'm assuming you can get duplicates. And then come over here and go, so can we tell? We can't tell by, there we go, look at that. So we got ourselves a happy one this time. You are, rather. That is pretty cute. Yeah, I like that. That's, I like the kind of ridiculous light game, and it kind of adds something nice on your farm here, and they might drop succulents, so that's kind of cool too. Pet that, and then pet that. Whoa, where'd you go? Are they coming back? Oh my gosh, you scared me there, bud. Yeah, you got a little too wild. There you go. I feel like things could get hairy. And then we know we have so many trays. I could then turn these all into trays. So it's 10 to tray. And so you're gaining 5 succulents per when you do this process, I guess. Something like that. And then these habitats require the thing as well. So yeah, you keep busy. I think it would take you a little while. But again, I think it's not such a big deal. And if you bought a ton, I think I would just buy them all, honestly. But you can go through the process of making all that. Well, that's really cool. So there we go. Now I feel complete. I feel like we've actually finished the game. They are adorable. I wish that's the thing. It kills me that these things are like so late game, because if they were earlier in the game, you could enjoy them a lot more. I'm not motivated to play beyond year 6 here, really. I guess if you're getting your multiplayer and you want to join in with someone, you can show off your amazing world and they go, oh my gosh, how do you get that? And you're like, ha ha ha, year 6 losers. Or maybe not in that tone. It's I could see that being a thing, but just solo play, it is, as someone noted, it's kind of a bummer that all of these amazing things are really only so late in the game, like the castle and all that. And I don't know if that's just like, you know, the developers tack on things at the end because they need late game stuff for all the really, really invested players. And then it would be too hard to retrofit that earlier in the game, maybe. I have no idea if it would just break so many things. No idea. But it is an incentive to keep playing. And those are super cute. Again, I really wish these were like a thing you could get like in year 1, because my gosh, those are adorable. I would love to have a giant succulent farm, like year 2 maybe. I don't know, like early on. They are a little convoluted, but that's more of my confusion than anything. It's the nomenclature of what is a thing and then the other thing, and they all kind of look like stuff. At any rate, Thanks again for watching along the series. Hope you enjoyed our little our epilogue here as we get the succulents figured out, and we'll see you all next time. Till then, bye-bye.